This episode of Everly Heights Tales is brought to you by Envato Elements. If you're creative like me, you don't necessarily have the time or the talent to create everything you need. With Envato Elements, you can download unlimited creative assets all in one place. Where do you think I got a lot of the sound effects in this episode? Sign up for a low-cost annual plan today at everlyheights.tv/Envato. That's ENVATO. Welcome to a Yuletide edition of Fantastic Inventions. Today, you'll see a revolutionary haircutting invention that's sweeping the country, or vacuuming it. Your hairstylist cost an arm and a leg, right, ladies? What if I said you could save hundreds of dollars cash by cutting the hair of every member of your family in the kitchen with a common household vacuum cleaner?
I'd say sign me up. I have 6 vacuum cleaners and 7 kids, so this mystery product is perfect for me.
Whoa, chill out, lady. If you'd let me read the teleprompter, you'd know that we're revealing the new Flowbee hair cutting system. Revolutionized for the 90s with neon pink plastic instead of sunshine yellow. All that and more on Fantastic Inventions.
Fantastic Inventions!
Fantastic Inventions!
Abby, what are you doing up? It's 8 o'clock on Christmas Eve. You should be in bed.
I'm watching Fantastic Inventions. Have you ever trimmed your big old beard with a vacuum cleaner, Dad?
Once, in college. So, you like your early Christmas present, eh?
Heck yeah, Dad!
Once in college.
The talk boy is awesome. I feel just like Macaulay Culkin.
Well, best to head to bed.
Head to bed?
That's what I said. Well, you don't want Santa to skip Casa Day special because you're addicted to those darn infomercials.
Yeah, Santa. Don't worry about me, Dad. I'm almost 12. I know all about managing my sleep schedule.
Good night, Abby.
Night, Dad. Operation Pulp Deflection is a go. Agent Abby special reporting. If I leave now, I can make it to the Everly Heights Artisans Mall by 11:27 for the late showing of Pulp Fiction. Sorry if I sound winded, but I'm, running, right? Anyway, my dad would probably say Pulp Fiction is too mature for an almost 12-year-old. But he says that about infomercials, too. So, I really don't trust his judgment. One ticket for Pulp Fiction, please.
That'll be $6.50. Hey, wait a minute. How old are you?
Well, if you consider my intellectual development and average it with the time...
You can pay, right?
Yep.
Old enough then.
Gee, thanks, mister.
Baby tomato starts flying high. Papa tomato gets angry, goes over the baby tomato and smushes him.
Wow,
Says, "Catch
there's
it."
a whole lot of talking. Where's the violence?
Does he look like a bitch?
I'm sorry, what?
Say what one more time.
Sorry, man, I wasn't listening.
I said, does Marcellus Wallace look like a bitch?
Hey, has anybody ever told you your partner over there looks just like Paul Dano? The guy upstairs is not gonna like that.
Cinema. Agent Abby Special checking in. Operation Pulp Deflection is a success. But now I gotta walk home. In the dark, at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Show's over, kid. You don't gotta go home, but you can't stay here.
But it's so dark outside. What if Marcellus Wallace is waiting for me?
I don't know, like the mall's still open for like 10 minutes or something.
Thanks. Abby Special, exploring the mall perimeter. Most stores shuttered. The Orange Julius has gone dark. I repeat, Orange Julius is burnt Santa. Wait! Up ahead, there's a store. Down by the Sears, it's an as seen on Fantastic Inventions store. Looks like somebody left the gate unlocked. Dummies. If I saw that in a TV show, I wouldn't believe it. Gee, they've got everything. Snot sits, chamois scissors, Rube Goldberg cleaning sponges, the works. Well, if they're gonna leave the store open, then Shoot, somebody's coming. I need to keep it down.
You sure everybody's gone, Lou? I thought I heard a chipmunk or something.
Relax, Vinny. It's Christmas Eve. The only living thing left in this dump is the pets in the pet shop. What's left of them.
My ma got me a hamster for Christmas one year. Almost lasted to New Year's.
Oh, Vinny had trouble keeping a rodent alive. Why am I not surprised?
Maybe we should scram, Lou. I got a bad feeling.
Look, Vinny, you want a new CD changer for the piece of shit Plymouth we got out there or what?
Yeah. Sorry, Lou, but I got a bunch of bootleg CDs to listen to. You know what the holidays is like. I get cagey.
Look, Vinny, why don't you, secure the parameters or whatever?
Secure the perimeter, you mean?
Yeah, that.
These crooks look even dumber than the ones on TV. Aha! A snow globe. Kinda on the nose for a Christmas special, but whatever. Oh, shoot! Why do they make those snow globes so round? Oh, wait. I get it.
What the heck was that?
I don't know, Lou. Maybe Santa's still here.
Oh, you think, Vinny? Gosh, if Santa shows up, he's gonna have a whole bunch of stuff on him, huh? We'll make a killing.
Hate to be the one to tell you this, Lou, but Santa ain't real. It's a poor guy in a suit.
I know, it's just nice to believe.
Come on, help me with this gate to this Fantastic Inventions joint. Whoa, looks like they got a little bit of everything.
Yes! The Kitchen Katana 2000, as seen in the CBS made-for-TV movie, My Fairy Tale Roommate from Hell, starring Kelly Martin. I'm ready to... what was her catchphrase again? Oh, duh. I'm ready to Rumpelstiltskin.
Lou, go check behind that rack of jerky ovens. I thought I heard a copyrighted slogan or something back there.
Aw, you check it, Vinny. I'm allergic to jerky.
Yeah, I talk about that with your wife Debbie all the time.
Vinny, you talk to my wife all the time?
Taste my salad shooter, crooks! I sure hope you guys hate veggies as much as I do.
Oh, geez, carrots! In my eyes! Oh, and yeah, we hate
Lou,
veggies.
you idiot! You must have triggered a silent alarm.
Why you always gotta blame me, Vinny? I mean, I screw up sometimes, but you trained me.
Yeah, biggest waste of 2 hours I ever had. Come on, let's get this brat before she finds a cucumber.
Does Abby Special look like a bitch?
Oh, geez, zucchini.
I should have known.
There's a lot more where that came from if you try and follow me. Later, losers.
Come on, Lou. She's heading to the escalators.
Well, I'm coming, Vinny, I'm coming.
Think, Abby. Think. This is a pretty obvious Home Alone homage. What would Macaulay Culkin do? Something I could be charged with assault for. Aha! Right by the register! Ultra tape. Guaranteed to remove up to 3 layers of skin with only casual contact. Perfect. I'll just unroll it here at the bottom of the escalator and let the stairs wrap themselves.
Where'd she go, Lou?
I think she went up the escalator. Oh, man, I'm stuck to the stairs, Vinny.
You're falling! You nitwit! Oh, shit.
Oh, hey, ow, oh, ow, ow, oh, motherfucker. Oh,
Merry Christmas, you jerk. Jerky. Jerks. You're jerks.
We get it.
Abby Special here. I slowed the crooks down a little. I hate to say it, but I think I better call my dad. Good thing I brought a quarter.
Oh, hello. Special residence. Michael speaking.
Dad, I need help.
How are you calling my bedroom from downstairs, young lady? Is this one of those infernal infomercial devices? What have I told you about?
No, Dad, I'm at the mall. I snuck out to see Pulp Fiction after you went to bed. But now there's some crooks chasing me and...
Say no more, Abby. I've seen Home Alone. This is serious. I'll be right there.
Dad? Hello? Shoot.
Well, would you looky here, Lou? I think we got a regular Macaulay Culkin over here.
We've made that reference like a million times, dork. I think we get the comparison.
Hey, she's questioning the uniqueness of my reference. Grab her, Lou.
Here, I got it.
Ah! Hey! Watch the jean jacket!
Oh, you little girl.
Ow!
Let's put her in the trunk.
Yeah, Vinny. Or we just offer.
Lou, that's a great idea. That's so unlike you.
Oh, well, thank you so much, Vinny.
You feeling okay?
Yeah, I got a fever on account of my potassium levels that are... Oh, shit, the kid just pulled some laser gun out of her backpack.
This is no laser gun. It's the new portable Floby, as seen on Fantastic Inventions. In other words, say hello to my little Floby.
Oh, jeez. My beautiful mullet.
Oh, jeez. How the hell is a dustbuster cutting my hair?
Your 3 hairs?
Vinny, I have alopecia. At least I still have Debbie.
You poor sap. Ooh, ouchie!
Take that, nerds!
Get away from my daughter, you antagonists. Abby, I got here as soon as I could. Did you know that the mall doors can be broken open with a simple violin bow? I did. Well, looks like you have this situation under control, Abby. The police should be here in a moment.
Police! You, on the floor! Say cheese!
Tell Lou's wife I love her.
Huh? Oh.
Take the bodies away. Nobody wants to see a corpse on Christmas.
What?
Dad, you came!
Of course I did. Abby, you scared the dickens out of me, which at this time of year is just begging for an existential crisis.
That's the magic of Christmas. And that's the story of my very special Christmas Eve. Agent Abby special, over and out.
I can't believe you made me leave this cozy house on Christmas Eve, Abby. For shame. What if Santa stopped by and I wasn't here to give him cookies?
Santa's not real, Dad.
Of course he is. Every time you spread the Christmas spirit, that's where Santa lives. In all our spirit smears.
Ew.
Indeed. Hey, maybe keep our little mall adventure to yourself. It'll freak your mother out.
Yeah, I get it. I'm almost 12 now. Merry Christmas, Dad.
Merry Christmas, one and all.
What about me?
And you too, Abby.
Thanks, Dad. By the way, you should see Pulp Fiction.
I've heard good things.
It has all these amazing things, kind of like violence and death and murder and... Oh, did you see the nudity? There's so much nudity, Dad! And real boobies. And death. Did I mention the murder and the violence yet?
Abby, that seems a little, mature for your age, even though I know you're so... You know, maybe you should see the 1960s version of Romeo and Juliet. It also has some boobies.
Don't make it weird, Dad.
Now, the curtain hasn't quite fallen yet. We'll pause to fill you in on another fantastic Everly Heights tale, and then I'll be back to step out from the wings and talk about the story you just heard. See you in a minute. This week's episode is brought to you by the Everly Heights Holiday Bundle. For the holidays this year, over at everlyheights.tv, I've put together an extreme bundle of basically everything useful or entertaining we have for sale on the site. Every book and audiobook, every piece of software, every creative template. $100 worth of stuff, for about $40. Cheap. Now, as I said, this holiday bundle includes the Fakest Breaking News ebook, Infinite Tina Worlds Apart, the ebook and the audiobook, The Trials of King Sparrow ebook and audiobook, the Dogboy Adventures collection, which is all of the books and all of the audiobooks for Dogboy, plus a bunch of bonus features, the Mr. Matheson Arithmetips comic book collection for the webcomic I did a few years ago, a Windows application called Everly Heights Clip Frame, which is really useful for notating videos, fonts, comic book balloon templates, and an exclusive membership to the Everly Heights Arts Board, where you'll get your name listed up on the site on the Everly Heights Arts Board page to show that you like what we're doing around here. Now, you have a few weeks. This bundle is going to be discounted through January 1st, 2026, which is my birthday. Not that I was born on 2026. It'll probably change the name in the new year, but for now it's called the Everly Heights Holiday Bundle. And you can find it at everlyheights.tv and then click on Shop. Well, welcome to the after show. I'm Bill Meeks, the guy who makes this thing. And just like I did for last week's holiday themed episode, and like I'm going to be doing moving ahead into season 2, I wanted to bring on some members of the cast to sort of talk about the themes and the Christmas of it all. So what follows is a great conversation with a couple of really fun actors, some of my favorites I've worked with in the entire Everly Heights project, Sean and Kristyna, who played Michael Special and Abby Special, and sundry other roles in this episode. Enjoy. Okay, guys, well, I wanted to thank you so much for coming back to reprise your roles from Welcome Freshmen, or as you knew it, as we were recording it, very special. Sean and Kristyna, why don't you guys go ahead and introduce yourself and let people know a little bit about your whole deal.
Boy, I'm Sean Siegler. I do some voice acting. I don't know what the hell my whole deal is. I do this sometimes. I really enjoy playing this character. Funny thing is, I always, whenever I try to have to get back into it, I think of some lines with Abby for some reason, because there's the whole Abby. For some reason, that helps bring me back into the character. So,
Oh, I love that.
That's what made this sequel such a natural to write, because that first opening scene in Welcome Freshmen with you and Kristyna, which we'll get to in a minute, just set the tone for the whole episode for me. But Kristyna, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself and let people know more about Abby Special?
Hi, I'm Kristyna Zaharek. I'm a full-time audiobook narrator. I also do corporates, animations, audio dramas, and video games, and commercials. Recently 4-time nominated, so that's exciting.
Ooh, very nice.
Yeah, and getting into Abby Special, she's kind of just a character that I keep in my back pocket because I do audiobooks. So I store these little characters in the waffle of my character mental book. So she's just sitting in there waiting.
And she was one, actually, both of your characters, when we did the auditions for Very Special / Welcome Freshmen, I'm going to stop saying the slash, but I think you two were the ones that kind of came to me with a performance that was pretty much fully formed, and I didn't ask you to change it at all. What was it like, sort of, Kristyna, I guess you answered this, but Sean, I'll throw it to you. What was it like sort of stepping back into Michael Special after all this time? I know we did the Halloween episode with Michael Special a couple months ago, but what was it kind of like trying to find Michael Special again?
It's always a little weird at first. I had to go back and listen to a few things because in my head, I kind of remember what it should be and kind of where he sits, but it's one of those things where I kind of have to hear it and then definitely have to read some stuff and remember who I was playing off of. And, but I don't know, it's a character that whatever you wrote in that first one, it seemed very obvious where he was to me. And I was like, oh, I'm going to try this because that just seems right. So there's something about the way that you wrote him that just felt very natural. And then I was able to just find some weird character that was an amalgamation of other, kind of weird animated characters I know and some people from my past lives. So,
do you guys have any, because I know for Mr. Matheson, I have a hook that I go, I'm Mr. Matheson. And, I can kind of get the voice. Do you guys have a hook for your characters that you can kind of, to get there?
I hate to sound boring, but no. I just jump right into it.
Yeah, mine actually is Abby. I'm like, Abby. For some reason I'm like, Abby. And that then I just go, and I can go into it from there. It's very weird.
I don't know what it is, mate. I find a lot of my character hooks end up being names. Maybe it's because I come up with the character to be interacting with another character, so I think of that character. I don't know. Or obviously that would suggest that Mr. Matheson thinks about himself all the time, which is probably appropriate. One thing I do want to say, though, is that, we did just record a Christmas special. And so I was wondering from you guys, what are some of your favorite Christmas films that you enjoy every year?
My family watches It's a Wonderful Life every year.
Very nice.
And then there was that recent movie that came out, I think a couple years ago. Oh, what is it called? It's not called Jingle Bells. Oh my gosh. I'm going to have to look up the name of this. It is my new favorite Christmas movie.
Is it animated?
No.
Jingle All the Way with Arnold Schwarzenegger?
No. Give me a second. You answer this question, John, and then I'm going to look up the movie title.
I can't even think of what my favorite Christmas movie. Like growing up, one of my favorite Christmas things was the stop motion Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer animated thing.
Yeah, the Rankin Bass.
Yeah, because like when I was a kid, like that, it came on once a year, and if you missed it, you missed it. If you saw it, it was on. It was great, and it was a little bit weird and freaky. I don't know if I have like a specific, Christmas movie I go to every year. Although I do like, what the hell is it? Oh, Love Actually, which is kind of a Christmas movie.
Yeah, that's set
R-rated
in the holiday.
That reminds me, Die Hard. Die Hard is one of my favorite Christmas movies.
Very nice.
I've never seen Die Hard.
Stop it.
I know.
You're fired.
I know. I'm sorry. I've also never seen The Godfather, so I have some things. I have some issues apparently.
Are you American?
Sean, I have never seen The Godfather, and my wife comes from an very Italian family that kind of has a lot of love and identity built into that movie, and so I hear about it every Christmas,
So I could make reference of it's time for Abby to go to the mattresses, and you'd be like, I don't know, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday.
Yep.
The movie is called Spirited, by the way.
Oh.
If you haven't seen Spirited, it's so good, and I watch it every year now. Spirited is kind of like the ultimate sequel to stop asking me to remember things. I read for a living. I don't speak. It's the ultimate sequel to A Christmas Story, I think what is it?
Oh, really?
With,
I'm looking at it now. It's Will Ferrell and Ryan Reynolds, right?
Yes. It's where you have the three ghosts, the ghosts of past, present, and future. But it's like the ultimate Charles Dickens modern day sequel where you have all the original characters, but now they're going for modern day Scrooges.
I'm a huge fan of A Christmas Carol. I actually played Bob Cratchit in college. And my last audio drama I did, The Fakest, we did the totally original Fakest Christmas special, which was a complete ripoff of Christmas Carol. So,
Amazing.
So I have a lot of affinity for that one. I really love, I believe it was called Muppet Family Christmas. It was it was a made for TV movie where the Sesame Street, the Muppet characters, Fraggle Rock, like all the Jim Henson puppets, like came together to celebrate the holidays in this old house. Great special.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so I'll throw it out to the room again. What is the best Christmas present you ever received?
That's tough.
Why couldn't you give us these questions beforehand so we could think about our answers?
Because I want you to create social faux pas in your answers that when your friends and family go and watch this, they'll be like, but no, I got you the thingamajig.
I do remember when I was really young, one thing that I got that I thought was really cool is I got because I'm old as hell, so it was in the 1970s. I got this Evel Knievel motorcycle that like you'd pull the ripcord and then the motorcycle would go and it had like Evel Knievel on it and it would go over jumps and you could make it do flips and stuff. I had a lot of fun with that. That was cool stuff.
Growing up, my favorite Disney princess was Belle from Beauty and the Beast. And my little sister, who loves to sew, and she's still sewing like Ren Fair costumes. Ooh. Back in the early days, she was doing just little things for fun, and she sewed me the cloak from the There's Something Sweet, Almost Kind, from that winter scene. She sewed the winter red and white tuft cloak from Beauty and the Beast for me.
Very nice. That's an amazing gift. Very, very thoughtful, personalized, yet infringing copyright. So, I mean, it just has everything.
It's also dangerous.
Speaking of, I have
dangerous. What?
Well, Disney, you never know what they're going to do.
Well, the big D.
The big D. Gotta watch out for the big D around Christmas time.
I'm totally not cutting the big D. My Christmas present is that I have is this blanket right here, which has the album covers for every album of my favorite band, Bare Naked Ladies, on it.
Wow.
Of course, that's your favorite, and that's probably your inspiration for Abby Special.
It could be. No, but this is nice though. My wife's cousin got this for me the first year I was celebrating Christmas again after not celebrating Christmas for like 10 years. But it's great. It sits down here underneath of my desk, and I use it to cover up my lap in the mornings, and then my dog uses it as a bed the rest of the time.
Amazing.
Quick question. This one you won't have to think of the answer to. What would be more delicious if cooked into a Christmas pudding? Santa or the elves?
I mean,
this is a cannibal
You
Christmas
said you didn't have
pudding.
to think about this.
I would say Santa because I feel like the elves would be really bony and crunchy for some reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like the quail of the person. We're like,
Sure.
like small bones.
I imagine eating a pie made of elves would taste like eating a Skittles pie.
Ooh, that's true. There could be some. Yeah, there's some magical fruitness going on.
I don't like where my brain is going now.
So in this continuity, if you cut an elf in half, Skittles will pour out.
Yes.
Perfect.
I do
I'm
like
taking
the
that
idea
as
of
canon.
I do like the idea of a Skittle pie. I think that's a new Christmas thing that should happen.
But it's a whole new twist to taste the rainbow.
Yeah. You can make a fruit cake and replace the fruit with Skittles.
So what's your fruit cake made of this year, elves?
Nice. Okay, one last question for you guys, and I'll give my answer first. How long did you believe in Santa, or did you? I stopped believing in Santa when I was 8 years old because I watched this. There was this syndicated program on like a Saturday afternoon on TV that was like, Santa's not real. And I was like, I'm going to prove he's real. And so I stayed up and I pretended to fall asleep on the couch, kept my eyes open just a little bit until invariably I busted my mom, placing the presents for the next morning. So, Sean, we'll start with you. When did you stop believing in Santa?
About a minute ago when you said he wasn't real.
Oh no! Santa alert! Santa alert!
I don't remember, but I think for some reason I thought the Easter Bunny was real longer than I thought Santa was real, which doesn't really make any sense. But that's all I can remember.
Definitely lay eggs.
That was a long time ago.
What about you, Kristyna?
My story is actually quite similar. I was staying at my grandma's place. I was like 7, 8 years old, and I decided to fall asleep on the couch like I did every year. But this year I was determined to stay awake because I baked cookies for Santa with my mom. So I went to sleep and pretended to be asleep, and I saw my mom, I saw my aunts, I saw my grandma, I saw everyone putting presents and gifts underneath the tree. Never saw Santa, and then watched my mom and dad eat the cookies. I didn't bust them. I stayed asleep. And the next morning, challenged them to see if they'd lie to me.
Oh, shit.
And they did.
Oh.
And I called them on it about 3 years later. Because I didn't want to disappoint them.
Yeah, like I was always, because that's like a moment where like, for a lot of kids, that's the moment where they learn not to trust authority figures, right? Like, yep. So I always, I never told them that Santa didn't exist, but I was always with my kids. I would never comment. Like, I wouldn't directly lie to them because Christmas was more of my wife's thing when they were little. So I didn't want to comment and, ruin the holiday for her. So I was just like, I don't know, just very non-committal, pass the buck kind of thing. Very politician of me. The only thing in my life I'm a politician about is Santa Claus.
I remember when I was a little bit younger, I said, if I ever have kids, they will not believe in Santa. I will not let them know Santa is even a thing. They will know he's a fat man in a suit. Because when they see those gifts, I want them to know that's from mom and dad's hard-earned money.
Oh, yeah, you deserve the credit. For sure. For sure.
Not giving a fake man credit.
All right, guys. Well, I want to thank you so much for both joining me as the cast of our holiday episode and joining me for our holiday-themed after show. If people want to go and check out more of your voiceover projects, all of your creative stuff, where can people check you guys out at?
So I have my website. It's www.KristynaZaharek.com. That's KRISTY as in yak, NAZ as in zebra, AHAREK.com.
Thank you for spelling it. I have to go and check the spelling every time I do a cast list with you on it. And Sean?
Yeah, my website is allofmyvoices.com because I like picking out weird URLs.
Still much simpler than mine.
Yeah.
And I think I can speak for the both of you and say all you want for Christmas this year is more voiceover gigs. So go over there, hire these guys. They're great.
I would agree with that. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be great. I'd take that.
I've worked with them more than once and willingly work with them again. What else do you need?
Exactly.
For Christmas, you could buy your loved one the audiobook version of the book that they've written. So hire me to record your audiobook.
Very nice. Next time I write a book, I will. All right. Well, that does it for this week. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays or whatever you want. I don't care. I just want you to have a good end of the year. And I want you to come back next week for the final episode of this season. It's a fun one. And Mr. Matheson's involved. All right. Get out of here, you crazy kids. But just remember, somehow, Everly Heights is always going to pull you back. Have a great holiday.
Saw a broken clock on the sidewalk. The hands were moving backward. A theater kid's flashlight cast a shadow at my feet. An old actor told me once that time is on your side. But every time I try to run, this town pulls me back inside. This town has a gravity that rips you at your seams. It's a half-remembered longing for a place you've never been. You could always leave tonight, but the roads just bends right back, 'cause every precious thing you cherished hasn't changed since you left. This town has a gravity that pulls you by your jeans. It's a half-remembered feeling of some place you've always been. You can try to drive away, but the roads turn you around, 'cause every exit starts a ticking clock till the magnet pulls you back.